Guys, hope you all are doing well. You guys are fine, you guys are healthy, and you guys have peace of mind. Okay, so today I was thinking about discussing about the do's and don'ts. So this is a particular do's and don't document that will be shared with all who are the part of CSD program. I just said wrong English. Okay, so please forgive me. All right, so there are a few do's and don'ts that everyone needs to follow, whoever is in part with CSD or later on as well once you join the organization. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to read it out from the document directly and explain it to you. The one that is difficult to understand, I will explain those. The rest, which are pretty easy in simple English, I will just go ahead and read them out. CSD is a self-paced learning model which needs to be undergone virtually where support will be minimal. So that's a do. Okay. You all know it's a self-paced learning. There would be minimal support and it's a virtual program. Make sure you have adequate resources to do that. You should have laptop, desktop with standard configuration, stable internet connection to learn. So all these things, remember, I am not explaining this. You need to grow your network by connecting with Cognizant professional. What does this mean? How can you grow your network? So get in touch with people who are working in Cognizant. Do some research for the organization. If you have your friends and families or your boyfriend, girlfriend working in Cognizant, speak with them, understand the work culture, understand how the growth happens, all these things. So you will be better prepared. Do some research. And of course, communicate with me and your coach and your buddy mentors if you are in training. All right, develop your knowledge, and upgrading your skill development should be a continuous process, so the learning never stops. That's how it is. You have to keep on updating yourself. Please remember, all of you guys have access to Udemy, all in the sense the guys who are in training. Guys who are not in technical training, they will have access. If you have access to Udemy, you already have access to the learning part. You are doing that learning well enough. But Udemy access are pretty costly. They don't come in free. You have an access right now. Utilize it. Look for the I would say courses or training that you want to do. There are a lot of communicative courses on communication, on English, on Udemy itself. Utilize them. They're going to help you. Contact your coach, POC, for any clarification regarding your learning. Okay, so do that, please. If you have a coach, can you connect with them? If you have a coach, which means you are in a service line, so there should be a DL or a distribution link, an email address for your service line. Communicate using that. Any doubts, get it clarified. For onboarding, for your documentation, VGV, reach out to C2C portal. Take responsibility for your own success. So your assessment, your training, you're doing it all by yourself. You will be responsible to pass the assessment. Okay, so make sure you take the responsibility. From the beginning, start engaging with us, which you guys are almost doing it. So the guys who does watch my video and who does it regularly, I guess you all are engaged, because majority of you are dropping email to CSD mailbox where you might not get an answer, which I am really sorry about. Main reason, very small team in CSD. They have other responsibilities as well. It's difficult for them to respond to all the emails. However, so the rule right now is they're responding to at least 150 emails per day. However, we're getting more than 1,000 emails in a day. So this tank, it never goes empty. So if you have done mathematics, if you have done mathematics like from West Bengal board, so there used to be a maths like in a water tank, this much water is going in and this much water is going out. But the tank never goes empty. So the CSD mailbox is exactly like this. All right, let's not get deviated. Come back. Okay. Complete all your milestone as prescribed schedule. So I have made a video previously about the milestone and the chapters in your learning part. Make sure you complete them on time. I've given the total timings as well. Be prompt in responding and self-motivator in any level. So true, not only with Cognizant, for any other place, anything that you do in your life. Abide by organization and policy and guidelines. Please follow that. Make sure you are not deviating from it. No compliance, okay? No bullying, no harassment, no bad wording, no fighting, and all these things are there. Make sure you follow dress code, you maintain your proper decorum when you're joining sessions. Don't share client informations and all that thing. Do not give your access to your friend. Let them have fun. No, let's not do that. Don't share the meeting invite with others who are not in your group. BH invitation you can share. Technical invitation should not be shared. Okay. Be in decent formal dress code or business casual, as I said previously, not in round neck but in collar t-shirt or shirt. Maintain professional decorum. Strive to be a good performer. Try your best. Give your best shot. Complete your deliverables on time, which means complete your learnings on time. Any queries, support in terms of CSD program and learning, mail your coach if you have a coach, or CSD support mailbox. I told you the issues with the box. Don't worry, you will get a response. And I'm there as well, so you can go ahead and ask me questions. Now guys, if there are 100 comments in a video, it's really difficult for me to go through all of them. I try to respond as much I can. Same goes with Instagram, okay? So drop messages whenever I have time. I am responding and I do respond to it. Okay, what are the don'ts? Okay, you should not wait for any trainer connect for this program, since this is majorly a self-paced module. So if you already have a learning path, if you already have a Udemy access, start with your learning, because coaches will not help you to learn. Coaches are there for guidance. Okay, whatever I'm telling you right now, your coaches would actually tell you the same thing, even less. You should not take your own time to complete the milestone, since there is a stipulated time frame aligned with each course. True. Every course has a particular time frame associated. For an example, in cloud or AWS, you have a time frame 55 or 60 hours. Just an example. If you take 100 hours on that, which means you are way beyond the time frame. So try not to do that. You should not indulge in any type of malpractice or plagiarism during your assessment, since you'll be proctored at each level through online means. So when your technical assessment happens, it's online proctored assessment. So you cannot change tab, you cannot just change or switch between windows. You cannot just start the assessment, stop it, see the question and go through it. You can, once it's started, it's a given time frame. Try to be in a well lit area so your face is visible. There should not be any third person behind you prompting, or you should not be using mobile phone during your assessment. So all these things you have to maintain, you have to follow. Okay, so these are the things during your assessment. You should not miss any kind of doubt clearing session or any live connect session. So try not to miss them. Okay, you should not work in a silo in order to avoid confusion. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Don't keep it pent up within yourself, but basic questions or logical questions, should you go ahead and check yourself first. Should I go ahead and ask the question? If you think yes, go ahead and ask. Should not be in laid back, considering it's a self-paced learning mode. So you should not have the mind that, okay, fine, yeah, my onboarding date is back in I would say November, okay, or September or October, whatever, or next month. So I have ample time, or I know my onboarding is happening this August. I don't want to invest time in learning. Let's not do that, okay? Let's not be in laid back, because you never know. It might be possible that your learning has to be completed before you can get onboarded, if that's how it is, because that is how it is right now. Your onboarding might be delayed. So let's not be having that laid back attitude. So in Bengali, we call it lat khawa. Let's not be in that mode, okay? Do not use regional languages during your connect session to avoid dispute. Try not to use regional languages, guys. So try to be in mute. Possible that you are traveling, possible you are out of your home while you are in the meeting. Try to be in mute in that point of time, because later, once you have a coach connect or once you are in a buddy mentor session, it's not going to be like BH session. So there you can speak, you can communicate. Make sure you are not speaking in regional language, because CSD people are spread all across India. So there are people who are from south, east, north, everywhere, all around, okay? Like the word I just used few minutes back in Bengali, you might not understand it. So like that, don't use in a regional language. Do not share your credentials to others. Common thing, we all know. A lot of ad comes in TV as well from banks and government. Don't share your password, OTP, same thing. Applicable for your work as well. Do not share your IDs, do not share your password, do not give your email address to others, not these kind of things. Try to avoid sharing your IDs, your candidate ID to the people you don't know. With me, you can, if you think you know me. Don't share or forward any mails or any mail communication that you receive. So if you have received any email communication from Cognizant, try to keep it with you. Let's not go ahead and share with others, because there are a few emails that you should not be sharing. Okay, so I guess that's it. These are all the do's and don'ts. If you follow and adhere to them, you should be absolutely fine. Okay, so just give your best shot, guys. Be genuine. Make sure you adhering to policies. Before, if you're not sure if that your action is right or wrong, ask yourself, should I be doing it? Use common sense, because it's difficult to know what's going on. Okay, however, if you are using your common sense, you will be able to answer majority of your dilemmas. And stay in communication, get in touch with people who are working for the organization, stay in touch with me. I guess you should be fine then. Okay, and if you want me to speak about anything else apart from CSD learning or internship learning or agency learning, like work experience, like life in a project, how to change projects, my version, uh, what would be the kind of workload, what are the promotion cycle, how can your rating happen, what are the leave policies we have, what are the aspirational things or growth prospect are there in Cognizant. If you want to know about all these things, let me know. I'll be glad to go ahead and make videos. I have spent a decade with the organization. However, you will find there are many who have spent more than a decade with the organization. There is a reason we are spending this much time with an organization. So I guess that's about it, guys. Anything else? Go ahead and drop a comment. Watch the video, share it with your friends. Hope I'm able to assist you. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. You all have a lovely day ahead. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Bye, guys.